Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about eating disorders. When are you truly recovered from an eating disorder? And I will put a link to this article in the description for the video. It's a question many people with eating disorders ask themselves, often even after months or years of working on recovery. When can it truly be said that someone has recovered? The answer, as we now understand it, is not simple. For a long time, research relied on different definitions, making it difficult to compare results and fully understand what recovery really means. In recent years, however, things have begun to change. A clearer, more consistent view is emerging. In the past, recovery was often defined by the disappearance of symptoms, no more binge eating, no more purging, and a return to a healthy weight. But both clinical experience and research have shown that this is not enough. A person may no longer engage in problematic behaviors and may have restored their weight, yet still struggle with intense concerns about body shape, weight, and control over eating. Most individuals classified as recovered remain stable over time and relapse rates are low. Based on this work, recovery in research settings is typically defined across three domains: physical recovery, the person's BMI, behavioral recovery, no binge eating, purging, or fasting over the past 3 months, and cognitive recovery, levels of eating disorder related thoughts within the normal range on measures such as the Eating Disorder Examination Questionnaire. Perhaps the most important shift is how we understand recovery concerns, what it represents. Recovery is no longer viewed merely as the absence of illness, but as a return to living. There's also a more deeper, more subjective side to recovery. Many individuals consider themselves recovered even if they do not fully meet criteria. This is important, a path, not a finish line. Taken together, these perspectives suggest that a recovery cannot be reduced to a simple checklist. While clear definitions are essential for research and clinical practice, they must be balanced with a more flexible, person-centered understanding. Okay, I'll let you read this for yourself, but let me just share my thoughts as a non-clinician, but somebody who has, obviously worked in the behavioral health space for many, many years. And I've said this before, so it's worth sharing again. Recovery is a journey. It's not a destination, meaning you don't go to treatment and then you're done. It doesn't work that way. In fact, I just recorded a podcast with my good friend and brilliant clinician, Dr. Robert Sanchez, and we talked about this. Now, Robert has been in recovery, I think he said 17 years, had a severe substance use disorder, specifically alcohol. And I will tell you, and he's just the example of this because it just really resonates with me, but he works on his recovery every day. I can't tell you how many times I've called him, and we speak a lot about various cases that we're collaborating on, and collaboration, as he'll tell you, is a beautiful thing. Right? I'll call him, and it may be 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and he'll be like, I'm in a meeting, got to call you back. Okay? Robert works on his recovery all the time, okay? And that's what I tell families, right? It's not a destination. Once we get somebody into recovery, they have to work to continue to maintain recovery. It's like cancer, right? You don't cure cancer, you go into remission. So when somebody is in remission, they continue to do the things that got them there, okay? And so I think this what this article is talking about is, look, there's no one size fits all. I get it. Every individual is unique. Every program, every sort of recovery journey is unique. But at the end of the day, it's not just a matter of, okay, now you're in recovery. It's about what are we doing to maintain recovery? And an eating disorder is just another behavioral health case, albeit a very challenging one. And they're very difficult from a clinical perspective to really get a handle on sometimes. Okay, and sometimes they can be combined with a substance use disorder, right? We've had people that, had an eating disorder and they also used marijuana, which causes all kinds of additional problems. So anyway, hopefully you're getting the gist of what I'm saying. If you're a family out there and you've got a loved one with a behavioral health issue, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired and you can't seem to get things moving in the right direction, perhaps you've done treatment before, it didn't work. Perhaps you've gone the legal route, it didn't work. I will tell you that we get tremendous results with both the legal route and obviously the clinical component that goes with it, but you got to work the program. Remember, it's a journey. not a destination. And if you'd like to talk to us, we'd love to hear from you, talk to you about what options, both legal and non-legal, may be available to you. If there's an issue going on in your family, I've not made a video about it, let me know. I'll make you a video. I make this content so you can get the information that you need so you can decide, are you ready to have the phone call with us? If you're not, that's great. I'll keep making videos for you. If you are, we'd love to talk to you. And if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me it helps with the algorithm, and I make this content so that we can help more people, which means I got to get it in front of more people. So this really helps. And if you want more of this content that I make every day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.